1 mile in, 11:33, I think. Feeling good. Mile 2, I'm already sweating so much. 11:55 pace. Mile 3, 11:45. Mile 4, 11:36. First gel.
Let's go 130.
Come on, Ethan!
11:04. Let's go.
Come on, Ethan, you can do it!
Almost there, almost there, almost there.
Good job. Hurry.
Almost at the 5. Just saw Pedro and my mom. I was zooming. I'm happy. Feel good. Called it. Mile 5, 11:17. Mile 6, I slowed down a little bit, 12:01. Still good though. Mile 7, 11:19. This was a slow one. 11:44. Mile 8, second gel.
A little pissed out. How we feeling? How we feeling?
I'm dying.
You got your fan club waiting for you. We need to come to the left. Come to the left. Come to the left. Let's go!
Let me tell you.
Officially completed my first half marathon. Woo! And I'll do a little recap of feeling before the race, during the race, how I felt throughout it all, and some adjustments I'd make for my next one. So fueling, I woke up at 5, had a blueberry bagel with cream cheese, and then a BPN Go bar, and then water. I went upstairs to start getting ready, and then was like drinking water throughout the morning. Maybe like 30 minutes before the start of the race, I had a honey waffle, but I couldn't finish it because at this point it was like 7 in the morning, and I feel like I had a lot of food that was like nauseous. I don't normally eat as soon as I wake up in the morning. Oh, and I also had an electrolyte tablet in the morning as well, because my main concern was that it was gonna be a warm day and I needed a lot of water and hydration. So I think that was my biggest concern going into it. What else? Yeah, race started 7:30. Off the bat, I felt great. Kept a consistent pace of like 11:30 for my first 8 or so miles, I'd say. Again, I felt really good. Feeling during the race, every 2 miles I would have something. So I think mile 2, electrolyte tablet. Mile 4, my first gel. Mile 6, another electrolyte tablet. Mile 8, my second gel. Mile 10, my last tablet. Mile, I want to say like 11 and a half is when I took my last gel. So total 3 gels, 3 electrolyte tablets, and that was great. But as I went on, I got really thirsty. Like, I know myself. That's usually how I get during my long runs. Like, I won't drink water for 6 miles, and then the next 2, like, I'll finish all my water. So I didn't bring a vest this time. I didn't have a water bottle with me. I would kind of just fuel during the water stations, and I thought they'd be at every mile, but they weren't. So I remember being at mile 9 and being like, oh, I'm dehydrated, or not dehydrated, but like, I'm thirsty. And then being like, when's the next water station? Cause there's one at mile 8. And then it was like uphill, and I was like, okay, I'm feeling it. Like mile 9, I see all my friends, but I'm starting to feel it, you know, like I'm like slowing down. And the next water station wasn't until mile 11, and those 2 miles felt so long. And then from mile 11, there's another one at mile 12. But even then, like, I needed more. And even when I had those water stops, I took 2 cups of electrolytes and drank them both. I still needed more water. So I felt like I was dead by the end of it. Like, I walked in between one of those water stations because I couldn't. So I think next time for sure I do want to bring some sort of like a little clip water on a little waist belt or something. Maybe bring back my vest. I don't know, but that I need more water. I need more water. And something else, they always say don't wear anything new to race day. So my shoes I've had throughout my whole training journey, so that wasn't a problem. Socks, not a problem. Shorts I bought a month before from Lululemon, but I ran with them for like 4 or 5 times. So I didn't think that was a problem. My sports bra and my shirt were new because I went to Lululemon, wanted a cute little shirt for race day, and I bought 2. One of them was more like cropped, the other one was like a longer one. And I don't want my tummy out, but I did like a practice run in it, and it was cute, but like I don't want my tummy out during the race. Like I don't feel really comfortable. And then the other one, it was just too long, where I'm like, oh, I don't like a lot of bunched up material here. And so 2 days before the race, I'm like looking on the Lululemon website, and I'm like, oh, like they have like a waist length shirt. And so I ended up buying that one, and it was white, so the color they had in store. And then I was like, I don't have a white sports bra with me. I only packed a black one, thinking I was gonna wear a darker shirt. And so then I go on Amazon and order a white sports bra for it to be overnighted. Bam, taken care of. Wasn't a problem. But the shorts I had, my longest run I've worn them for was 6 miles. So this was 13 miles. And I got big old thighs. So I've never had this happen to me before. But like, again, I was going through it miles 9.5 to 13.1, to be honest with you. And I kind of joked around and like texted my friends, I'm like, oh, like, I think I'm chafy. And it didn't hurt, but I felt like one side of my shorts kept going up, and there was like a little rubbing. I kind of just pull one down, whatever. But then I got to a point, I'm like, oh, like, this shit kind of hurts. And then, you know, obviously finished. I saw the damage afterwards. I'm like, oh, that's not pretty. But noted, I'm a leggings girl through and through. My long runs, I've always been wearing leggings throughout the whole time. But it was gonna be hot, that's why I bought the shorts. But leggings it is. Leggings it is. So that's that. Another thing that I was like worried about was I only ran 5 times during the month of May. And in large part because I was dealing with a lot of like discomfort on the right side of my leg, to be honest. So right shin splints, right knee discomfort, really tight hamstrings. And I remember like telling my boyfriend, I was like, I'm at the point that like I've accepted that I won't feel 100% for my race. And, like, that's okay. Like, I'll push through it. So again, that whole month I feel like I was just resting. And when I did run, it was shorter distances. Like, I didn't want to push myself. I didn't want to aggravate anything else anymore. I was focusing on my morning stretches, you know, going to Pilates, just making sure I was doing everything I could, my machine gun, doing everything I could to make sure I was as best as I could be. And I do think it helped a lot because I did not feel any pain or discomfort during the race. So the rest helped. But in my head, I was like, oh man, like, I don't feel like I have that endurance. Like, I feel I have, again, the longest distance I ran that month was 6 miles. So I was a little scared about that. And I wouldn't say it wasn't a problem because I knew I could do it. I think I did 10, 11 miles at most. But I do think I felt off because of it. So my final time was 2:42 with 19 seconds. And my goal was between 2:30 to 2:40. So I did just miss my goal time. And I was a little bummed at first, to be honest, because, you know, when you set this goal, like, you want to meet it, obviously. But then I kind of shifted my perspective and I was like, you know what, like, 6 months ago, I could not run 3 miles. And now I'm doing 13.1. Huge feat. I've only ran up to 11 miles before. PR'd in my distance. PR'd in my half marathon time. PR'd in my 20K, 10 mile, and 15K time as well. So again, a lot to be grateful for that I'm able to run. But yeah, looking at my splits, I think mile 1 through mile 9 kept it under 12 minutes. And then 10, 11, 12, 13, it just went up from there, to be honest. Again, I know why. You know, I felt the chafing a bit. The water was a huge thing for me. So I know what adjustments to make. I'm taking this week off to kind of reevaluate my goals moving forward. My pace per mile was at a 12:29, and I was doing my long runs at like 13:30 and upwards. So huge feat. But I think right now I do want to improve my pace. Ideally, I want it in the 10s. I know it's possible. I think I was running 3 times a week for 5 months in preparation for this half marathon. So I'm working on building a new training plan for myself. Right now I'm taking a rest, so I'm gonna take a rest. But I'll start off with 3 weeks and then go up to 4, running 4 times a week, and then go from there. So I'm excited for progress. You know, my first half marathon, this is the baseline. I'm only going up from here, learning more as I go. So looking to run my next half. I haven't registered for anything yet, but I have 3 that I'm looking at all of them in November. I mean, I'm only gonna do one, clearly, but sometime in November, I'm planning on running my next half marathon. So, more to come.